Hey everybody, it's Mr. Marshall at Stony Lane. When you're learning math, one of the things that can help you the most is when you think about how math is all about patterns. Okay, there's patterns in the way we see math and patterns in the way that we count math. And if you can think in terms of patterns, then it's easier for you to learn your math facts. Okay, and sometimes I know when I was in third grade, it took me a long time to really learn my math facts, my multiplication facts, and my division facts. And so I want to show you a tool that can help you think about patterns, right? And so when you're thinking about patterns in math facts, we call that fact families, okay? And so, because like two numbers that go together when you multiply them have an answer and you can divide with that number. And so let me show you how that works, okay? So what you can do is take some cards and cut them up into triangles like this, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of a math problem, a multiplication problem that I'm trying to learn, that I'm working on right now, okay? And so I'm going to say 6 times 7, okay? Because that one is kind of harder for me to remember. So I'm going to put a 6 in one corner, and I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use purple for my 7. I'm going to put that into another corner. So I have a 6 in one corner and a 7 in another corner. Okay. Then in the third corner, I'm going to put the answer. Okay. The answer, and either you know it or you don't know it, but do you know what it is? It's 42, right? 6 and 7 and 42. So these three numbers are what's called a fact family. And you may have thought about that when you were learning your addition facts, but it's true in multiplication too. Okay, so 6 and 7 and 42 are a fact family. Like they all go together because 6 times 7 is 42, and 42 divided by 7 is 6, and 42 divided by 6 is 7. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a black marker now, and I'm going to pick my two small numbers called the factors, okay, and I'm going to put a multiplication sign in between them, okay, 6 times 7. And then on the other two sides of my triangle, I'm going to put division signs. See that? All right, so now what I'm going to do, the way that I can use a triangle flashcard to help me learn my fact is to cover up the answer if I'm learning the multiplication with my finger. So 6 times 7 is 42, right? I can also use, if I wanted to use this for division, I could cover up one of the smaller numbers, okay? So I'm going to cover up the 6, and I'm going to look at what two numbers are left. I'm going to start with the bigger number. 42 divided by 7 equals 6. Okay, it works the other way too. So 42 divided by 6 equals 7. And so if I can learn that these three numbers go together in a fact family, then it'll be easier for me to remember that. Okay, so let's take a look. Here's a few others that I made. So see if you know the answer to this one. 6 times 4 is, that's right, 24. 6 times 4 is 24. But I can use this for division too. 24 divided by 6 equals 4. Okay, so you can also use these to like lay them out like dominoes. So I'm going to take two cards that have a 6 on them and lay the sixes together and see like how many patterns I can make and build it out. Okay, so you can make as many of these as you want for the facts that you're studying. You don't have to do all your facts at once. Maybe like a good way to learn this would be to just worry about 2 or 3 fact families at a time, no more than that, and really just like practice those until you get them. Okay, and maybe make them about different numbers. So, for example, if you have 6 times 7, right, and you want to make another triangle flashcard, make one that has different numbers, not a 6, not a 7, something else, because then it's easier for you to remember. Okay, so maybe you can have 6 times 7 and like 8 times 9, right? That can be a fact family that you learn at the same time as 6 times 7, because then it's easier to not get them confused because they don't have the same numbers inside them. Okay, so that's triangle flashcards. I hope that you can use those to help remember your fact families when you're learning your multiplication and division facts, and it'll make your problem solving that much faster. All right, I'll see you next time.